I guess 9 is when MST3K started. So I want to thank the Chosin and Kala for letting me borrow their car. Now it's just a regular, I guess. I don't know exactly where Mystery Science Theater studios were, but this is where the magic took place, somewhere over here. So one of these buildings, I'm not exactly sure. They should maybe put up a plaque or something here that this is where Mystery Science Theater 3000 started off. Back in the KTMA days, I think, is when they probably started. But then after that, it was on Comedy Central, and they were still filming here. Again, I don't know exactly where any of this took place, and I don't know if there's even anyone who could answer these questions. But here's somewhere over here was where they filmed Mystery Science Theater 3000. So I don't know if there's any. This is where all our friends Tom Servo and Crow and Joel. This is actually the satellite of love was in Deep 13. It was all here somewhere. I don't know exactly where, but that's the story. So enjoying interesting visit here. And you can actually look on Google where it might have been. Lurch Baits. That's I don't know what that is. Apparel. Here it says Eden Prairie Business Center, 7615 and 7625 Golden Triangle Drive. Somewhere over here was where all that magic took place back in the late 80s, early 90s. I don't think they continued filming here once they switched to the Sci-Fi Channel, but I could be wrong about that. I don't know if anybody knows the history or anything here or what exactly took place. I see Dave Tuttle saying wow, and it is quite interesting. It was still more interesting to actually meet Joel, and not only Joel, but one time I met Joel and Trace Beaulieu, Frank Conniff, Josh Weinstein, and Mary Jo Peel. I did meet all of them once. That was actually the last cinematic Titanic show. I think I'm just going to make a hakofa all the way around, but I don't know if I should ask if anybody else here knows where it took place, but I don't know. Do you by any chance know where they filmed Mystery Science Theater? I heard it was in one of these buildings. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is so. All right, I'm trying to figure out if there's any mention. Well, thank you. So then I remember. So that was in Philly when we went to Cinematic Titanic, and so then we went to Monster Bash the first time later that year, or it was actually the next year because it was New Year's Eve when we went to Cinematic Titanic. And I don't know, again, if anybody knows which suite Best Brains was, you know. So so we went to Monster Bash because I said to my wife, I said, I heard that Joel Hodgson is going to be at this convention in Pittsburgh, and I was like, you want to go after Shabbos? So we drove after Shabbos through the night, got to Pittsburgh in the morning, and we walk in and there's Joel, and he's like, oh, I remember you guys. And we're like, what? And like we were all tired, because we spent, and then we And actually, you can find on my channel the whole conversation. There's videos I have there with Joel and my kids. He was doing magic tricks for my kids and everything. And then after that, we went. We saw Joel one more time at Chiller Theater in New Jersey, and and he was very kind. He's a very kind person. I remember there, Zach Early was there, and I actually got a video. Again, you can find on my channel if you look. Zach Early with Joel Hodgson. That was quite an interesting Society for Cryptid Protection. The jackalope there. So I don't see any mention that this is, where it was, but like I said, anybody is curious, this is where it took place somewhere. I think I made the whole roundabout here, but still haven't found any. And maybe this isn't even the building. I remember one time we went to Blobfest, and then afterwards we did the tour, the Blobfest tour, and we went to we were trying to find, and Joel does Blobfest sometimes. He did a few times. He did it last year actually, and we went to try to find where the thing was, the grocery store. And we found this one grocery store, and we told the clerk there, like, Steve McQueen was here, he filmed the Blob here, and actually it was across the street, and it's not a grocery store anymore. It doesn't, but like the grocery store we went to looked more like it was from the 50s. So I don't know. Again, I don't know which one of these suites. It could have been this building. I don't know, because again, I might think it was somewhere over here that Best Brains was, and then actually it might be there or there. This is where Google Maps sent me, so they could be totally wrong, but it looks like that this could have been a TV studio at some point, one of these suites here. So again, if anybody knows, here we are. And I'm just gonna, I guess, say thank you for watching. Keep circulating the tapes, and maybe I could ask, I might just like run into Joel himself. Who knows? Maybe. I don't know. I know he lives in Pennsylvania now. I don't know if Trace Beaulieu is somewhere around here. Or I don't know what I could take back as a souvenir of my trip, a stone from the ground or something, a pebble. But I don't think I'm going to do that. But again, here we are. I think I'm back to where I parked. Yep, this is the car that I borrowed. So again, I could be totally wrong. It could be one of these buildings here. I don't quite rightfully know, but somewhere around here was where they filmed Mystery Science Theater. That's the best I can say. There really wasn't much more information. I don't even know if there's anyone else to add. So, any questions, comments before we finish the live stream? Probably take some pictures here before I leave. So I think I'll shut down the live stream. Probably like to call my wife. But like I said, somewhere around here was where they filmed Mystery Science Theater. This could have been one of these parking lots. Could have been where Joel parked every day. You could take a picture by the sign up front, and then take a selfie over there. But how are you all doing, everybody out there in YouTube land? I see 9 people are still watching, so I appreciate that. I don't like to shut down I don't like to shut down the live stream, when we have viewers. So I think I might switch around to selfie mode. But yeah, this is where we are. Somewhere, like we said, somewhere over here was where where you got Shanta's face. I guess it's only proper to sing the theme song while we're here. I know I'm not such a good singer, and I'm a little embarrassed, but let's do it. We can all sing together. In the not too distant future, next Sunday AD, there was a guy named Joel, not too different from you or me. He worked in Gizmonic Institute, just another face in a red jumpsuit. He did a good job cleaning up the place, but his bosses didn't like him, so they shot him into space. We'll send him cheesy movies, the worst. But Gypsy, Tom Servo, Crow, if you're wondering how he eats and breathes, and other science facts, just repeat to yourself, it's just a end the live stream. Thank you for watching. God bless. Please like, share, and subscribe, and keep circulating the tapes.